The GLC is one of Mercedes' best-selling models. It outsells classic Mercedes saloons like the C-Class and the E-Class. It is, of course, the SUV version of the C-Class, and it goes up against other upmarket SUVs like the BMW X3, the Volvo XC60 and the Audi Q5, all very well-heeled company. We got a new C-Class last year, so now it's the turn of the GLC. Now it doesn't look much different than the model it replaces, but all the cool stuff is actually inside this car. I'm Caroline Kidd and you're watching the Carzone YouTube channel. Remember, you can find more Mercedes-Benz cars for sale on carzone.ie, Ireland's trusted motoring marketplace. Before we get into the rest of the video, please click subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest videos. And don't forget to give this video a like. The GLC goes on sale with a range of petrol and diesel engines. They all have mild hybrid technology. There's also 2 plug-in hybrids, 1 diesel and 1 petrol, with an incredible EV driving range of up to 129 kilometres. That's best in class. But this is an expensive car. It starts from about €80,000 for a diesel, and if you want this petrol plug-in hybrid, it's going to cost you from about €91,000. But all GLCs come with 4MATIC 4-wheel drive and also the AMG Line Plus package for a sportier look. It's a gentle evolution of styling for this new GLC, but it is actually longer and lower than the model it replaces, and it also has a slightly extended wheelbase as well. But it's a really lovely car. It's effortlessly classy and upmarket in its design. It's got real curb appeal. LED headlamps come as standard, and also part of the AMG Line Plus package is this diamond radiator grille, and the studs are actually in the shape of the Mercedes-Benz emblem. 19-inch alloy wheels come as standard and they have an aerodynamic design. This one also has the optional running boards and they just give it a more rugged SUV look. At the back there's a chrome diffuser effect in the lower bumper and also faux exhaust tips for a sporty look. Let's check out boot space in this new GLC. Well, in petrol and diesel versions you get 600 litres, which is excellent, and that's up about 50 litres on the previous version of the GLC. But if you go for a plug-in hybrid, that goes down to about 400 litres, which is okay, but it is quite shallow, and that's to accommodate the battery under the boot floor. There's also nowhere clever to store the charging cables. So if you're carrying those with you, you're just going to have to leave them in the boot and bring them with you like that. But you do get a powered tailgate. The previous version of the GLC was starting to feel a little bit old inside, but Mercedes-Benz has given the new GLC a completely new interior, and it's very similar in its design to the C-Class, which is a good thing. You get these really stylish air vents, and there's lots of nice soft touch materials like this padding here on the dashboard. There's this kind of carbon effect in the dashboard, and everything feels very good. So it's a really high quality interior, as you would expect of an upmarket SUV like the GLC. Synthetic leather upholstery comes as standard, and there's also ambient lighting with a selection of 64 different colours. There's 10 different colour modes as well. There's also a new sports steering wheel, and that's finished in Napa leather, and you have these touch sensitive controls on the steering wheel. So it's a very modern interior, it's very stylish, and overall I would say it's one of the best interiors now in the segment. There's also been a significant digital upgrade to the interior of the new GLC with these 2 new high resolution displays. A digital driver display and also this portrait style touchscreen, and that's angled slightly towards the driver. It's the exact same as what you'll find in the new C-Class. It looks really good and it's very easy to use with the latest MBUX infotainment system. The ventilation controls are now accessed through the screen, but they're actually very easy to use on the move as well. It comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's also wireless smartphone charging. and of course voice control as well, and the Hey Mercedes voice assistant. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
I'm feeling too hot.
I'm reducing the temperature to 21 degrees.
This new GLC sits on a longer wheelbase than the car it replaces, so there's a bit more legroom. I have to say it's really generously sized back here. It feels very spacious, there's lots of legroom and also lots of headroom. You get rear air vents for backseat passengers, though there's no actual USBs there, but there is a rear armrest and with two very cool cup holders. This new GLC 300e petrol plug-in hybrid has a new 31 kilowatt hour battery. Now, the previous GLC petrol hybrid had a 13.5 kilowatt hour battery. So this now has an incredible EV driving range of up to 129 kilometres. That's best in class, but it's also one of the longest EV driving ranges of any plug-in hybrid on sale. AC charging of the battery is possible up to 11 kilowatt, so you can charge the battery of this car in as little as 2.5 hours. The GLC is available with a range of petrol and diesel engines. They come with mild hybrid technology or plug-in hybrid technology. The entry into the GLC range is the well-proven 220D that uses a 2-litre diesel engine with 197 horsepower and mild hybrid technology, and it gives some of the best economy of the range. I'm driving the GLC 300e petrol plug-in hybrid, and it has a 2-litre petrol engine but also that 31 kilowatt hour battery for that incredible electric driving range of up to 129 kilometres. It's also one of the most powerful of the GLC range. It's got 313 horsepower, there's 550 newton meters of torque, and though this car weighs about 2.3 tons, it can still reach 100 kilometers per hour in just 6.7 seconds, which is very impressive for a heavy car like this. This new generation of the GLC has more sound insulation than before, and it's also more aerodynamic, so it's quieter and more refined than ever before on the road. There's also a sport suspension, but it's not too firm for Irish roads. There is a little bit of firmness there, but generally it is a comfortable upmarket SUV, as you would expect. The GLC offers a very premium driving experience. You're very isolated from the outside world, and this plug-in hybrid has plenty of power, and it's also quite good fun to hustle it down a country road. There's lots of grip from that 4MATIC 4-wheel drive system, and the 9-speed automatic is standard across the range, and it offers really smooth and seamless gear changes. But if you buy this plug-in hybrid, you really will want to make use of the battery and the electric driving range. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless to carry around the extra weight of the battery, and it'll also negatively impact your fuel economy as well. But if you keep that battery topped up, you can enjoy lots of EV driving, and that means that this car is potentially very cheap to run as well. But all in all, the GLC is just a top-class driving experience. There's very little to complain about behind the wheel of this car. The Mercedes-Benz GLC stands out for its timeless class and style. This new generation of the GLC benefits greatly from its new interior, and there are high levels of standard equipment. This car is absolutely dripping in luxury and refinement. It offers a sophisticated drive and of course that incredible best-in-class EV driving range for the plug-in hybrid. But this is now a much more expensive car than before. Remember, you can find more cars for sale on carzone.ie, Ireland's trusted motoring marketplace. And if you liked this video, please click subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest videos. And please remember to give us a like as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.